Welcome to Before the Game, brought to you by the professionals, Murray Bridge.
Hi everyone and welcome to Before the Game, brought to you by the professionals, Murray Bridge. David and Karen Clark, I've got that right this week, so we're off to a flyer, guys.
Yep. Good
After
start.
a bit of a balooper mouthful last week. And we also acknowledge our major sponsors, the Swampwood Hotel, thanks to them supporting football in the River Murray Footy League. We'll get underway straight away, guys. How are we going, Johnny?
Good, thanks, Captain. Magnificent conditions, faultless for a beautiful, great game of footy. Looking forward to it.
Hardly a breeze in the air, Butsy, and good for goal kicking.
Yeah, good day to be a big fella. I was having a chat to Josh Scott before, and I'm hoping to see the Draper celebration if one goes through today. After last night's shenanigans.
Oh no, we're not going to see a Xavier Dersner, the old.
No, just lay on the footy, you get away with it nowadays.
How you going, Sprocker? Thanks for joining us. Short notice.
Thanks for having me. It's good to be a part of it again. Thanks, Shane.
Excellent. And look forward to you calling one or two more times throughout the year, helping us out when one or two of us are away. So welcome on board. All right, Sprott, we'll throw to you straight away to last week's RMFL TV Awards, please.
Yeah, no worries. The Farmfresh Market Player of the Day, the Jervois coach, Tate Silverlock. Put under Tate. The Duttons Goal of the Day went to Josh Scott. He's always around the goals. And the Mark of the Day to Mackenzie Hanson, the fly down back. The Rising Star from Elders was Jordan Hine from Maipalonga, back from Sturt. And the Murray Sales Defender of the Day went to Benefit Bagazi. So well done to him. And the Anytime Fitness Murray Bridge Incentive Award went to Lockie Thomas.
Beautifully well done, Sprocker. And we've got a new segment coming up, What I Learned Last Week, so think about that. But before we do go, we will go through the other awards. Butsy, the leading goal kicker.
Yeah, so obviously we spoke about good day for goal kicking today. It was good conditions last week as well. And the man who's in front at the moment is Daniel Menzel down at the Coorong Cats. Put through 6 in his first game in the RMFL. And the other one I'm happy to see him up here on the leaderboard is Aid Morrell kicked 5 for him last week, so he'll be one to watch today.
Beautifully done. JK, Dash Player of the Year, please.
Jervois versus Maipo last week. Zarantanello, Silverlock and P. Davies for Maipalonga. Suns versus Imperials. Louis D. Michel, Will Crane and Penfold. And 3 very good names there. Coorong Cats versus Ramblers. Menzel, Brodie Martin, I guess, and probably Alex Pfeiffer for Ramblers. And Manham versus Taylor Ben. Skrypek for Manham, Westhoff for Taylor, and Crowling for Manham. So there's some quality footballers there that we'll look forward to watching each week.
Let's have a look at the Chemist King Lyle Parker Club Championship, David.
Yeah, we went out to Lamaroo last week and picked up 5 wins. They started the year with a good start, 10 points there. Coorong Cats had 4 wins for 8. Taylor Ben 6. Maipo 4. Manham 4. Jervois 2. Ramblers got 1 win down there at the Coorong 2. Southern Mallee 0. Mallee Districts had the bye.
Beautifully done. Now we've got our mate Matty Hood on the phone. How you going there, Matty?
Hello, Captain. Hello, everyone on the panel. Lovely to talk to you again. I am missing being there, but I'm just floating around in the Pacific Ocean and about a day and a half out of Hawaii at the moment.
Beautifully done there, and I keep saying beautifully done. I've got to get rid of that. That's 3 times. Is there a fine? Is that a carton or something? Anyway, now Hoodie, got a new segment, What I Learned Last Week, and we'll get you to kick it off.
What you learnt last week? Well, I learnt last week that Imperials had a nice win, actually, when I picked against them. Didn't even pick me in the 5, but I did hear that you went home and started printing, well, not printing, but designing premiership shirts. Is that true?
You're a clown.
Oh, come on now. So yeah, so there you go. So that was nice, and also the Cats very nice wins. So they're going to be very, very strong this year, and I think Jervois might be a little bit nervous.
Sprocker, what did you learn last week?
Watching Imps and Southern Mallee out there. Imps, I thought, well, it looks like the second year of Brady Todd starting to kick into bit of vogue, you know, the way they played the game. I was really unexpected the way they moved the ball, and their skill level was up. And without big Johnny Boris up there, we thought no one would ever kick a goal, but Aidan Rell stepped up, and I think Imps are on the right track now.
Butsy?
What I learnt is it's going to be very close at the top, I think, and if anyone has an off day...
Still my thunder, please.
Sorry, mate. But if anyone has an off day, anyone could get knocked over. I mean, I didn't really give Imps much of a chance going out to the Suns, but they really got the chocolates done and quite comfortably. Coorong looked really good, and then, you know, Jervois and Maipo showed that they're just as close to each other as they were last year. So that top five, it's going to be really hot, especially for that double chance come the end of the year.
Finish off with you, Johnny.
Yeah, well, I learnt that the Jerboys are still hungry. I was hoping they would be. I was going to say exactly what Butsy was saying. Learnt that the season's going to be very exciting, but very happy that Jerboys are hungry and they've got the X Factor still, and really looking forward to today's challenge with when they play the Blues.
Bit the same, Johnny. What I learnt watching Jervois, they've lost nothing from 2023 form. They're pretty much always in control, though Maipo did bring some heat at times. Maipo were probably a tad disappointed. Disappointing. That said, they did lose Mills in the first 5 minutes with an injury, and there's a key player, a key tool they had to cover, and I heard Jack Klusky might have had a bit of a hammy in the game. Did you hear about that, John?
Nothing filters through, mate.
No.
Nothing filters through.
Your phone didn't ring?
No.
But he did play the game out, but I did notice he was struggling a bit in the last quarter, so that'll be one to watch. So, yeah, we're in for a ripping season. I just want to touch on something. We got a new stats system up and running last weekend, and we'll just bring a QR code into this production now, and the QR code is what you can hold your phone to. If you're watching at home, hold it up and just snap it, and it'll take you direct link to the stats page. So, and that'll be running through the live stream as well up in the corner. Thanks to the Murray Valley Standard for that. Earlier on, boys, I caught up with Tate Silverlock and Chaz Balderson for a little bit of a chat. Good to see these young rising stars, and Tate there to give him a bit of comfort, the lad, so he wasn't too intimidated, but he handled himself pretty well, and this is what they had to say. Hi everyone, and with me today we've got Tate Silverlock, the coach of Jervois. Thanks for coming along, Tate.
Thanks, mate. Thanks for having us.
And a new exciting player emerging in the River Murray, and Chaz Balderson. Welcome along, Chaz.
Thank you.
Good opportunity to us to get to know some of these younger boys coming through, and you're the first instalment, so we'll see how we go. Tate, and after last year's undefeated season and you win in round one against last year's grand finalist, it's a bit like deja vu for 2024. What do you say to that?
Yeah. I think we're definitely, the competition's going to be pretty strong this year. We have no doubt that each game we play we have to be at our best. So regardless of the competition that we're playing on the day, I think it requires us to be switched on at all levels. So it's going to be a great season.
Well, that's pretty evident last week, and it just looked, it didn't look like anything less than what we saw last year in the grand final. So it was a good match and solid finish in the end.
Yeah, thank you.
Just one thing, just a question mark on Dylan Barry.
Yep.
Is going to be available certain games?
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, he's made a bit of a move. He's obviously had a newborn as well, so their family's getting bigger, and he's obviously got a lot of family commitments as well. But we expect to see him sometime probably after the bye, mid-year. But yeah, he's definitely very important to the side and delivers a lot of X factor and a lot of speed, and he loves the footy club. So we love guys like that in the group.
Perfect. And Chaz alongside us here.
Yep.
He's a league premiership player. How is he to coach?
Great. Yeah, no, he's good. He asks all the questions. He's very keen and eager. He's probably, to be honest, probably should be playing RMFL footy. But yeah, no, he's a pleasure to coach, and he listens. He does the right things, and yeah, he's worked his way into the group really, really well. So yeah, he's got a bright future ahead of him.
Certainly, and I guess we'll have a chance to get to learn a bit more about Chaz. How was it playing in last year's grand final for you?
Oh, I've never had a game like it. You know, the nerves and everything. And like obviously the first half was pretty shattering, I'd say. And but then after we came out half time, yeah, it was crazy. Never had a feeling like it. So yeah, it was great.
Yeah, the grandson of the legend at Imps Footy Club, Skeeter Medley, a workmate of mine.
Yeah.
How does he give you any advice?
Oh, I wouldn't say now, but as we were growing up all the time, all the time. Just, you know, the cousins, one of them's playing behind us now, but yeah, no, always follow through. No kicking around the body, none of that. So, he's good.
Well, I worked for him for 38 years, and he was still giving me advice the last day I left. So, yeah, job for you. Where do you work? What do you do for?
I work at Carl and Tracy's fine fish market, like fruit and veg store.
Yeah.
But no, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Been there for what, 3-4 years.
So no odd hours. It doesn't make you work Saturday afternoons, Carl, or anything like that.
I did last week. Actually. Yeah, no, that was a bit good. But, yeah.
All right. Now I've got a thing called, I called it quick passes, but I call it stab passes. You guys wouldn't know what a stab pass was. So, what have I done with that? Hopefully I haven't lost that. This could be ugly.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tell me. Haven't got the quick questions. Oh, here it is. Beg your pardon.
It's in there somewhere.
So yeah, this is supposed to be a quick and punchy section. Your favourite AFL team?
Lions, Brisbane Lions, yeah.
Middle name?
Anthony.
Best mate at the club?
Oh, jeez. I have to pass that one. I can't put it to one person.
Can't disappoint. Steak or seafood?
Steak.
Boxers or jocks?
Boxes.
Other hobbies?
I've been getting into my golf a little bit, can't lie.
Golf?
Yeah, no, I like that.
Your favourite song or band or music?
I'm a bit of a Noah Khan fan, can't lie.
Who?
Noah Khan.
Noah Cohen.
Noah Khan.
Yep. Pass. What car do you drive?
I drive a Lancer.
A Lancer.
Yeah.
And your favourite gaming console?
Xbox.
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 And are you single or taken?
Single.
Single, there you go, there's a plug. So here he is, good looking young lad. Well, thanks guys.
No worries.
That's it for the
Thank you.
interview, and good luck for this afternoon.
Thank
It should
you.
be a ripping day for a great game.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.
Back to you guys. Okay, that was an interview there we had with Tate and young Chaz, and the champions there, young Chaz. A good future for you.
I think he's a future captain of the club. I really do. He's just comes from a good family, and yeah, he's just a gun kid. Just loves his footy, and a terrific family. Good bloodlines.
There you go.
Yeah, I love how he goes about it. And like I think we mentioned in the commentary, like really clean under pressure. He's got a lot of the right things going for him, young Chaz.
Yep.
It's Anzac Day, and we celebrate Anzac Day. Obviously, it's going to be next Thursday, so there's a bit of a split round. So all 4 games in River Murray today will be recognising Anzac legends of each club. And before we call them along, there'll be a bit of a presentation here before and after as well. So there's obviously going to be the remembrance readings and stuff before the game, and then we'll present medals afterwards. But each of the clubs have got a designated Anzac medal struck in recognition, and we'll just get you guys to read yours out, and we'll roll through those slides as you do.
So for the crew,
I got the first one.
What have we got here?
Sorry, folks.
No, you're right.
Yep.
So we've got the Coorong Cats. We've got the Bob Lloyd medal for the best on for the Coorong Cats.
For imps, we have the Bill Litt medal.
Jervois over the page, Dennis Hicks, and what a good looking rooster he was, showing some of his old photos. You don't see him when they're that young, and good to see Dennis will be very proud.
And at Mallee Storm, we've got Kevin Burdett medal.
For Madden, the Colin Wakefield medal.
My boat, Graham From, well deserved.
And the Southern Mallee Suns, Jack Walker and Max Davenant medal.
Yeah, and that slide there for last year's winner was Josh Smithson. So, great to see the clubs recognise those, and we've still got 2 more clubs to acknowledge that next week in Tarnum Bend and Ramblers, which we will cover that match as well.
And Snelly, just quickly before we move on, so I went down the Anzac Appeal every year, grab a badge. This one I got from Woolies, $10. But yeah, if you can, grab some Anzac stuff for the Anzac Appeal. It's out every year. Great cause, obviously,
Well
so get around it.
Good stuff. Well done. And just today they're tossing the coin, so members of the Litt family and Dennis Hicks will head out to the middle. I think it may be just after, straight at the ceremony there. And I think the Litt family members will toss the coin, and Dennis will call for the visiting team on behalf of himself. So that's a kind touch there. You can see we're acknowledging those veterans for what they've done for our country and our freedom.
Yep, outstanding.
All right, we've got a section here. We're going to call it Birth, Deaths and Marriages in the Future. And there's always something going on. And today imps wearing black armbands. Obviously, close to my heart, my dad. Played 200 games as life member and played in 4 league premierships. Kevin Brown played in the 50s. I think he played in 2 or 4 premierships, I'm not 100% sure. Also played league football for Norwood, Kevin Brown. He passed away, I think it was in January or early February. And Daryl Cameron, who used to wave the flags for Imps here not so long ago, was a life member of the Imps Footy Club as well. And sad that Daryl passed away, probably unexpected, a lot sooner than we would have expected. So today, black armbands at Imps for those 3 people. And Butsy, you got a marriage.
Yeah, I do have a marriage. I might have another one as well we might ask about too.
Hang on.
All right, well, hang on.
Is Hoodie still online? They get married again?
No, but marriage, you got Nathan Jazz Stark, so congratulations to the happy couple. All the best for that one there. And I've got another one as well, Sprock. Was there anything happened over the off-season with your family?
Down there at Keith?
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter got married, yes.
Congratulations, mate.
Yes.
Oh, did you do your homework there, Butsy?
I might have got a gig to that one. So.
He had a good time, the big fella. Courtesy of me.
Still recovering.
Good on you. Well done, Sprock. Good to see you looking after him.
Yeah.
And all the best down to Rochelle and family.
I think a good name from down at Meningie Way too, Brody Vanderbrink got married. in
Yeah,
the
we
off-season.
mentioned that last week.
Yeah, right, okay, sorry.
And we'll move on to milestones now. And I did pick up one only just yesterday, the milestone for Brandon Waite, 200 games, 180 with Peak and Districts and 20 with the Storm. So congratulations to Brandon Waite there. All right, we've got another interview. This time it's the Double Blues, Brett Todd and Jack Bell. Let's have a listen to see and have a bit of a learn about Jack Bell. And with me I've got the Imperial Senior Coach, Brett Todd. Thanks for coming along, Brett, giving up your time. And rising young player, Jack Bell. Thanks for joining us, Jack. Round 1, great win, Toddy. What stood out last week for you?
Pretty much, we went to work on a few things over the pre-season, so obviously our ball use and our pressure game were our main focus areas last week, so we pretty much just went to work on that. So still work in progress, obviously, being round 1, round 2 today, but yeah, mainly our pressure game and our ball use improved from last season, so that's a positive start the year off.
Clint Verment put in a fair pre-season and had a bit of misfortune early in the match, so what's the update on that injury?
Yeah, he did. He's come back and ripping Nick Dimmer, so yeah, it's quite disappointing. So at this stage, it's a PCL. We're not sure if it's a grade 1 or 2, so but he'll be likely be about 2 to 4, hopefully not 6-week injury. So yeah, we'll get him back at some point, but hopefully he doesn't lose too much fitness in the meantime. So
Talking about conditioning and strengthening, KS Performance, Kanisha Seidel,
yes.
put in a pre-season with the boys. How's that come out?
Yeah, Kanisha's awesome. I've got to be a bit careful. I don't want to pump her up too much because we might lose her. But no, what she brings is really good. She's up with all the modern themes and trends of the fitness side of thing with the conditioning. And probably the biggest thing from a coach that I notice is just the buy-in with the boys. She's got a really good connection with the boys and they embrace everything she throws at them. So no, she's awesome. Couldn't speak more highly of her.
So she's obviously engaged by the club. Does that finish pre-season or does that roll
No,
through?
so she does every Tuesday night with us.
Okay.
So she takes the first half hour, which is a activation, conditioning side of things, and then once she's done that, she goes elsewhere, and then that's when we start our main training for the night. So.
And Jack Bell alongside me here. What's he like to coach?
Yeah, he's really good. So I just asked him just then. So I knew he was around that. So he's 5 games into his A-grade footy career, so it's exciting for him. So I've said this on record a few times. Just the way he trains and presents himself is very much like game-like. So, and that coming from a 17, 18-year-old is quite awesome. So he's he got a big future.
Well, it's about time we find out a bit more about you, Jack. What's it like for you playing in the seniors here?
It's a lot bigger, to be honest. They make sure I'm quicker, quicker on the hands, a lot bigger bodies, and yeah.
Dad give you any tips?
Usually, yeah. Weekly, Thursday night, what I'm going to do, where I should run. But it's not anything bad, take it on board, so
Good on you.
gotta listen to him.
Now, how come you don't get the number 20 off of Jack Lowby? What's the story there?
I don't know, numbers don't really bother me, to be honest. I just wear a Guernsey and just play. Numbers I don't really care.
And what sort of a job, what do you do for a job and how does that affect training or at all? Or get games?
At the moment I'm working at Swannies, just like a few shifts every now and then, but I'm also studying down in Adelaide at the chiropractor centre. So
okay.
I've missed a few Tuesday night sessions due to other sports, but I'm trying to get on top of that so I can come down here as much as I can from Adelaide as well.
So you want to do chiropractic?
Yeah, hopefully.
Degree?
Yeah.
Okay. But you've just taken a gap year or something, or?
Nah, straight into it.
Oh, you into
First year, yeah. First year this year.
So you travel to uni?
Yep, travel to uni 3-4 days a week.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, well done. All right, this is called Stab Passes. So the quick questions. What's your favourite AFL team?
I'd say Crows.
Good on you, mate. Your old man hasn't poisoned you there with that Carlton stuff. Middle name?
Patrick.
Patrick. Best mate at the footy club?
Say either Riley Daniels or Spanky.
Okay, who?
Riley Frankie.
Oh, Frankie.
Spanky.
Spanky, okay. Steak or seafood?
I'd say steak.
Boxers or jocks?
Jocks.
Other hobbies?
I like my basketball and just hang out with mates.
Favourite music, group, song?
I like Drake. So,
Drake?
Drake, yeah.
Drake's are good sponsors of us too, by the way.
You know who Drake is?
No. No.
Leave it at that.
Tell me about the Eagles or, you know, a bit of Oak kind of thing. What car do you drive, Jack?
Mazda 3.
Mazda 3. Favourite gaming console?
Xbox. Good there.
Xbox. So, Chaz Balderson was the same. And single or taken?
Taken.
Taken?
Taken.
Who's the lovely, or lucky person?
Her name's Sienna Daniels. She's here today actually. So
Who?
Sienna Daniels.
Sienna
She's
Daniels, not related to Jack.
Jack Daniel.
Yeah.
Not our Jack Daniel, a different Jack Daniel.
Different
actually.
Jack Daniels, there you go. All right, that's good. That's quick passes, or stab passes. And that's the interview. So, look, thanks, guys. Good luck for this afternoon.
Cheers.
And back to you guys on the panel. Yeah, Brett Todd, Jack Bell, and mighty fine young lad, Jack Bell. There's Sprocker.
He's a very good young man, Shane, yes, still an under 18 and playing some senior footy, and good future for the club, and a great man. He's his old man, Greg, as tough as nails, and if Jack can be half as tough as Greg, well, we'll go a long way.
I think one's a little bit more jagged, and the other one's a little bit more silky smooth.
Yeah.
But and take nothing away from either of them because of that. Right, Hoodie, we missed a milestone earlier. Who was it?
Yeah, there was one that we just overlooked, and it is one of the Meningie Bears and Coorong Cats great players, and Greg Sadley was 300 games last week. Just been a fantastic clubman and just a player that will put his head over the ball week in, week out. The boys cheered him off last week down at Meningie there, and a fantastic effort to Greg Sadley of 300 games.
All right, good tribute. Well done to Sads for that. Right, we'll talk about today, Matt. We'll keep you on the line here, and we'll just start from the bottom of the list here. Maipo and Sons. What are your thoughts there?
Maipo's Sons, Maipo were pretty impressive, but just lacked a little bit of height there in their forward line once their big forward went down last week. But I think Sons, no Tommy Keogh again this week, wasn't named, so I think Maipo are going to get their first win, and I think if the Suns go down this week, Brenton Maynard and Rodney, they'll be back out playing for the Suns in round 3. So I think, it's going to be a bit of a tough situation for the Suns. They had a bit of a dream run at the start of last year, and I think they're going to be 2 zip after today. So Maipo for me.
Sprocker, Maipo and the Suns.
Yeah, I think Maipo at home. I think looking at the Suns last week, they've got a couple of key players not playing, Smithson and Keogh, a couple of players there, and I think Maipo, at home will be too good.
Butsy.
Maipo, got a couple of injury clouds now, of course. You mentioned Klasky with the hamstring. Mills hurt last week. O'Driscoll's a big in for the Suns. Didn't play last week. He's going to be very handy. Player of the year last year. So I think it'll be pretty even. I think Maipo just, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Suns push them really close.
Johnny?
Too many family members at Maipo. I can't go against them on and off the oval. But they were very good last week, Maipo, and I thought the Suns, like early days, we're not really going to know until we see a bit more of them in round 2. But Maipo for me, captain.
I think I'm going with the majority. I think Maipolonga, they showed some really good signs of footy last week. They're probably looking for more for 4 quarters. I'm not sure if Mills will come back and how Jack Klasky will pull up. But I know that they'll improve from last week's game, so Maipo just for me. All right, we'll go to Tailem Bend Cats. Out at Tailem Bend, Sprocker.
Oh, the Cats for me, Shane, on last week's form down there on the home deck, and Menzel, Sanders, Martin, those sort of guys getting hold up forward, they'll be too strong for Tailem.
Butsy.
Cats. Cats will do it pretty comfortably, I think.
Yeah, 20 goal, at least Cats.
Big win for the Cats for me as well. We'll move on to Storm and Manham. Johnny, we'll start with you. Oh, hang on.
Oh, sorry.
We know what you're going to be.
Really?
Oh, well, I just want to say it's
Sorry.
going to be a good game. But look, it's going to be great. The ruck contest with Westhoff and Hartman, 2 big guys going at it. But Colonel will probably kick another 6 today, and I reckon Menzel will kick 10 today.
You sound like the 12th man there, mate. Okay, while I've got you on the phone, Storm and Manham. Matty?
Storm and Manham, what a cracking game. to be honest, and I'm going to go with Manham, and only due to the fact that the Storm had a bye in round one. I reckon they'll be just a little bit underdone. Manham had a really nice win, so they're away from home, but I'm going to go with Manham today.
Johnny?
Storm
Patsy?
at home.
I'm going the Roos. I like it. We said last week, I like their ends, Krause, Tarbay. They've got a bit of class, so I think they'll get the job done.
Sprocker?
Bit unknown, the Storm, though. They've picked up some good players.
Yeah,
and,
they've picked up numbers,
yeah,
but
so-
they've got depth. Whether it's quality, we'll wait and see.
Yeah, let's see how they go at home. I reckon I'll sneak a win.
Yeah, that's why I went with them, because of at home. Beautiful day out there.
Yeah. New
Myself-
players want to perform, won't they?
Yep.
Well, they will. Myself, the only issue for the Storm is they won't know each other, so they wouldn't have had a chance to gel as a team. I believe they're a lot stronger on paper this year. I reckon I'll give Manham a bit of a run, and I think they might even get the win. So, just for me. And the big one today, so we'll go straight to you, Hoodie. Im's at home here to Jerboys.
Yeah, going to be a really good game, and Morel did really well last week, kicked the 5, but he's got to do it every week. He's got to kick 5 plus every week for Imps to make the top 5. So Jerboys just super impressed with what I saw from them last week. I tuned into RMFL TV and watched the game, and Jerboys are good. Josh Scott's going to probably kick sort of 8 or 9 today, I reckon. He'll have a day out, nice sunshine there. But no, cracking game. I'm going to go for Jerboys.
No worries. Johnny?
I don't know about the 8 or 9, Hoodie. It's got to come out of the middle first. So, yeah, I'll stick with my beloved. They were good last week. And, yeah, young Alistair Hands having his first game, son of Phil. So, yeah, very exciting day. Happy to watch again. We've got the best seat in the house. So I'll go for the Bloods.
Patsy?
I reckon she'll be pretty tight. It's going to come down to who wins the midfield for me. I think Imp's strength with who they've got in, Crane back from Sturt. Sandwich is looking pretty fit.
Jack Penfold's on fire early days.
That's it. So if they can control the footy, they're in with a chance. But Jerboys' pressure we saw last week was exceptional. And if they can get the ball forward to Scotter, I don't see who can really stop him in a one-on-one. So I think Jerboys but I think it'll be a really high-quality game of footy.
One in the middle. Big one in the middle.
Yeah.
Sprocker?
Yeah, I'll go against Johnny. I'll back the old boys in. I think they chuck in the midfield. Young Willis has come from Nan this year. Saw him first time last week. Tough as nails, really courageous player. Has a bit of strength in there as well. And I think there's a bit of polish on the outside now with Will Crane and places like that. The deliveries are much better forward. Johnny Boris would love it. I think Aidan Real can get on the end a few more ends a day.
And how you couldn't pick him in the top 5 is beyond me. I just can't believe anybody with any football knowledge would leave him out of the top 5.
There you go. Bang, bang to you, Hoodie. Over to me. Look, it's going to be a ripping game, and ditto for all what you guys have said. There's a new vibe around Imps this year. Everyone's very, very up at the moment. They're very cohesive. They're very tight. I think there's a lot of young and youth that's really given a lot of enthusiasm to the group. So, look, I'm gonna go with the Blues obviously by heart and by head. One thing I will note today is there are 8 players under the age of 21. So Jerboys have got 3, and Lockie Thomas, believe it or not, is still under 21 and plays like a 28-year-old. Chaz Balderson and young Alistair Hand. And then for the Blues, there's 5 of them in there. And you might help me out here: Sprock, Lucas Young, Jack McKay, Jack Bell,
Riley Daniels,
Nathan
Sorensen.
and Nathan Sorensen. Yeah. So there you go. So great for the footy, great for the future. That's our tips for today, and it's the quiz now. Everyone's favourite moment. We'll get the bats out.
Is Hoodie staying for that?
Oh, you can stay and listen if you want to, Hoodie. You made up the question, so you can't go in it.
I did make up the questions today, so...
Have you got a table book for tonight, Hoodie, at all? Anyway, you and the beloved got a table book? Where are you having dinner tonight?
I don't want to drop names, but I did have tea with the captain the other night, and he wanted a photo with me as well, so I'll perhaps send that in for next week.
You've had a photo with the captain. Like, you've stirred this one up, and now you're sucking up to the one over there.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sounds like his head's about to wobble off his shoulders.
Table tennis yet, Woody, while you're on the ship? It's always a good fun thing to do. A bit of table tennis. We got the bats ready.
Ready to go. Okay, we'll check your buzzers.
JK.
Butts.
Sprock.
Other way around, Sprock. Yeah, professionals up.
Sorry, mate.
Question 1. What player just re-signed a 2-year deal with the Adelaide Crows?
JK.
John?
Keys.
Correct. So JK.
Who cares?
What ocean is Matt Hood currently sailing across?
But
But
It's
Oh,
Pacific.
sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry.
But
Good
see.
work.
Yeah, is it?
Who was the RMFL 2023 leading goal kicker? Sprock?
Josh Scott.
Nope.
But
Yep.
Johnny Forrest.
Nope.
No.
All the clues with you.
Bill.
No, you're ready to go.
I know the answer.
All the
Then.
clues with you, John.
Come on, Hoodie, you should know that.
One of
Oh,
Hoodie's favourite players.
yeah. Sanders.
Well
JK
done.
Sanders.
JK.
We're going to get sick of already talking about him.
The Adelaide Crows ex-captain is Tex Walker. What is his first name?
JK.
JK.
Taylor.
Taylor. Oh, JK's
Come on,
out to
fire.
three.
He's up.
Butsy one. Sprock yet to open his account.
Yeah, I know.
Where was this year's RMFL and RMNA season launch held?
Sprock, RSL Club.
Well done, Sprock. You're on the board. How many goals did Daniel Menzel kick in round one?
Yep, Sprock.
Sprock.
6.
Well done. Whoa.
Well, here we go.
Who is sponsoring the stats in 2024?
I should know
Come on,
one.
stats man.
Sprock.
Sprock.
No Rally Standard.
Yes.
Well done, Sprock. Okay. What was the margin in round one in the Jervois v Maipo game?
JK.
Yep.
8 points.
Correct. JK out to 4, Butsy 1, Sprock 3. Question 9. Tom Keogh played for the Suns in round 1. True or false?
Sprock.
Sprock.
False.
False. Whoa, we've got a tie here. So Butsy, you don't enter the equation. You only got one question.
That's all right.
Sprock and JK, you're on 4 each. So
I
we'll
think
leave it open.
you're a good thing.
You
Scott.
can't answer. This is for the game, all right? JK and Sprocker. Who am I? I played SNFL League football between 1967 and 1982, playing mostly as a ruck rover or centre half forward. I kicked 339 goals and 3 best and fairest, won a premiership in 1973 for Glenelg. In 1991, I was appointed the inaugural coach of the
JK.
JK Johnson.
Graham Corns.
Graham Corns. Johnny,
Lovely.
could be your lucky
Here we
day,
go.
mate. You win on 5, Sprocker on 4, and Butsy, unfortunately, just the 1 point. So
I think JK's going to be sitting in that seat next week as well.
I won't be here next week.
Or next time anyway.
Okay, well that closes it out here for the game. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along, guys. Make sure you jump back in about 2:20. We go live for the Anzac Day game. Big clash here. Jervois visiting Johnston Park, home of the Blues, and we have the ceremony for Anzac Day right now. Right then. So see you back then. Bye.